Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Last time we helped our boy Woljif out, cleared his name with the Thieflings, so they are not going to kill him for being a traitor. However, we found out that he was holding, or he did steal the Moon and Abyss amulet. But we also found out that it used to be his grandmother's, given to her by her demon lover. So it was rightfully his to begin with. And he also gave us access to the black market through the Thieflings, which I sounded really excited for, and I am excited about it. However, we probably won't be using it because black market goods are typically illegal or acquired illegally, and Barrett probably would not support that practice. So, unless we see something that we desperately need to have in it, we'll probably never use it. That being said, it is good that it was good to learn more about Woljif and see what's going on, and make sure he's safe. Because despite him being chaotic and me not agreeing with him and the way he's living his life, I do like him, which is important. So now I think we're gonna go check out the wine cellar up there. We could go down here. We do need to get Camellia back before we do Gorm's Mansion, I think. Wasn't it Gorm's Mansion that Camellia needed to be a part of? I thought there was something Camellia needed to be a part of, but it doesn't say that they're required for any of these. Maybe it's because she's dead. I wish I guess I'm a little nervous about going up here. This abandoned warehouse had a bad name long before the demons attacked. Actually, let's hold off on that, because I don't think that's the one Camellia needs to go to, but I'm not sure. This one, I know it's not required for any of my companions. It was just a possible place that the cultists might be hiding out in. Silken Thread Atelier? A drab and barely readable sign hangs over this cramped place with unfriendly, brusque workers. The building was always crowded with people, but none of the neighbors can recall ever coming here to have so much as a button sewn back on. Okay. Let's go ahead and travel there. Alright, we got a random encounter here. Yet again. These have been pretty easy.
They will break against our resolve.
Another giant spider, just one? Just one, at least to start.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Alright, so there are more out here. Let's go ahead and move Sela up. Move her up more. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Alright, there are two more spiders. Alright, Woljif. Go ahead, and do you think these guys are resistant to acid, since they're spiders? I don't think so, but we're gonna find out. No. Okay. Acid splash. And Bear's gonna charge this spider with his intelligent blade. Go ahead. You're going to use Divine Zap. And then you are going to Ray of Frost.
You won't survive me.
There we go. Can you get into a flanking position? You can. Alright, Woljif.
Cover me, all right?
Actually, damn, he can't attack. I messed that up.
Do not hold back.
Parent Mist, and then Divine Zap here.
For apologies.
And then a Ray of Frost.
Listen to reason.
There we go. 3 damage. And then Land's gonna finish it off, because that's what Land does. He's a monster. Before we go off, let's
Trust in yourself.
try and cure his disease again. Dispels graypox. Fantastic. So you just need to rest and you'll get your strength back. Good. Thank you again for the person that was the person in the comment who told me that you could do that. So I completely forgot that was the thing. Go ahead and travel there. Dead duelists. A knight and a cultist died together here, piercing each other fatally with swords. Their remains are mangled and their weapons and armor are destroyed, but something in their bags survived the conflict. You can procure some reagents for crafting consumable items here. Let's go there. You can get some moss, some flour, slimy skin, and shiny chitin. Get it. We got it. Alright, back to the thread. Let's check this place out. Okay, what do we got here? And drop a save. Okay, we got a trap up ahead. We're going to have Woljif go into stealth mode. I need you to go disarm that trap. Oh, took him into stealth mode because I don't know if we'll see an enemy up here. There you go. Excellent. So that's been disarmed. Okay, we have Neophyte Barbarian up there. Let's go ahead and initiate combat. Is it just the one? Probably not. Start off with a... what do we want to start off with? Maybe Misfortune? Start off with a Misfortune Hex on him. He failed. Good. Okay, we got another fighter coming in. Who's that? A wizard? Okay, we need to take that wizard down. Immediately. I don't think you're going to be able to reach him, so you're going to... What do we want you to do? You want to just do a Ray of Frost? Yeah, just do a Ray of Frost. There you go. Good 2 damage, Barad. Sela, I want you... Come here and attack this guy.
Into the fray.
Alright, I didn't even notice there was like a... They were stacked. Can you hit the wizard? You can. Go ahead and use an extra attack. I'm gonna take that wizard down. Beautiful. And did another 18 damage to that fighter. You... Let's go up and stabby stab. And then here comes the barbarian. Ember. Misfortune is what I wanted to be using, right? Anytime the creature makes an attack, ability check, attack roll, saving throw, or skill check, it must roll twice. Take the worst, yeah. This is a good hex. We're going to start hexing them with this. Another failed save there. Excellent. Now, is that a once per round thing? It looks like it might be. That's okay. Array of Frost him. Good. Knocked him out. Bear, take out that barbarian. Critical hit. 13 damage. Wow, he had no health. You can really see how much stronger we've become. That we're just ripping these guys to shreds.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
And that'll finish. Oh, no, he missed.
Time to share your treasures.
There we go. Ember, you'll go ahead, Divine Zap him. And then you will do that. I didn't even notice we had spells over here too. I'm blind. There you go, and then... Oh, I should have charged. That was my bad. You can charge though, except you can't reach him, so never mind. Land, you will probably finish him off.
Won't survive.
11 damage. And a miss. Okay, never mind. We'll just finish him off with an acid splash. Come on. Alright, that didn't finish him off. And I accidentally skipped Ember's turn, but that's okay. Somebody's gonna finish him off. Barrett. Sela? There we go. What do they got on them? Anything good? No, not on this side.
Rely on me.
What about these guys? Scroll them inflicted wounds. Let me see. Anything over here? Got some crates. Take it all. I'll take all that. This guy's a big guy. This pipe snake, was that what it was called? It's pretty large. We got another trap here. And a stranger. Let's go check up here first. Okay, that's the end of the map over there. So let's go this way. And we'll disarm the trap.
Pretty good,
And we'll talk to this guy. The absence of an answer is an answer too.
Our path leads on.
Alright, let's go into this building. What do we have going on down here? Got neophyte barbarians. Hello. Oh, and they are... I see a summoning circle back there. Alright, Sela, you'll charge in if you can. Yep, can. Wait. What happened there? That's weird. A fighter coming in. Barrett.
Strike as one.
Go ahead and attack him. Alright, you are going to cast Misfortune on this guy. Good. And then you are going to Rare Frost him. 2 damage. Really rolling 2 on that a lot. Oh, it's only a 1d3. I thought it was 1d6. Shows what I know. Woljif, go ahead. Acid Splash. 1 damage. Who's that? Curval the Sparkling Fist. Alright, take him out. 10 damage. Misconcealment. A nice Burning Hands would be perfect right about now. We might actually try and do that.
Into the fray.
Better luck next time. Do we want to try and do a Burning Hands? Sure, let's try it. Let's move you there. Burning Hands. Right there. Damn, we got 2 of them there? Good job, Ember. I'm very proud of you for that. And then we'll Ray Frost him. Missed. Guess you should have been going for him, huh? You will Acid Splash him. Another miss. Here comes the Sparkling Fist. He's going for... Barrett deals 5 damage? Why? What is this? Oh, Finian. Wait, what? Oh, did we get an attack of opportunity on him? Is that what was happening? So an unarmed strike made us, or allowed us to get attacks of opportunities on him. Okay.
Make every strike count.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
There we go. I don't know why the names were popping up like that. We're rolling on a lot of natural ones here. I'll go ahead and cast Misfortune on him. He succeeded his throw.
Mind over muscle.
And then Woljif. We got 9 sneak attack damage. Very good. Alright, he hit. Used ability Electric Blast. Deals 46 plus 2 damage. Jeez.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Come on, guys. Thank you, Sela. That guy was tough.
Do not hold back.
A lot tougher than the rest of this group. Yeah, go ahead and zap him.
You won't stop us.
There we go. That's what I like to see.
You're irrelevant.
Cover me, all right?
Alright. Land.
You won't
There we go.
survive me.
Alright, let's see what this guy had on him. Curvel the Sparkling Fist. He had a book on him, on the nature of the divine. He had studded leather armor. The Unbending Armor. This +1 studded leather armor grants the wearer damage reduction 3 for piercing. Very nice. And we got a tiara. A diadem. Lesser kinetic diadem. This diadem increases the damage dealt by the kineticist's simple energy blast by 1d6. Oh, he was a kineticist. By 1d6 points, and by kineticist's simple physical blast by 1d6 plus 1. Composite energy blasts instead deal an additional 2d6 damage, while composite physical blasts deal an additional 2d6 plus 2 damage. Alright, we don't have a kineticist, so I don't know if we'll need to keep that around. So we can probably sell both of those, I'd imagine. We got some consumables here. More here. And that's it. Okay. We've cleared out this place. Barrett did take a lot of damage, so maybe we should heal him when we get out of here. Let's step over here, and who do we want to heal him? Let's just use
I like you.
one of those.
Yes. I will help
And then
when
I think
can.
we'll use some lay on hands too. There we go. That's good. Alright, so we've explored this place. Ooh, missed this loot. We almost missed that silver powder. That'd be terrible. Anything else we want to take with? These aren't masterwork, are they? No. Okay. Alright. Where are we gonna go next? The Tower of Estrad? This fortified tower of grey stone has long served as the city's museum, archive, and research center. Its upper floors have been completely destroyed during the demonic invasion, and a squat stump surrounded by heaps of debris is all that's left of this once dignified building. Scout out the Tower of Estrad. Yeah, this is a potentially cult stronghold. Let's do this now. Another random fight. We're getting those a lot. It's understandable. I mean, the city's overrun, right? Hello, Baphomet cultist.
Defeat is not an option.
Woljif going first? Woljif going first. Start off with a nice acid splash. Oof. And he's dead. Don't know where they're at, so we're just gonna wait until Barry can go. There they are. There's one of them anyway. Get in there, Sela. Round 2. Good damage. And then Land's gonna probably finish him off. There we go. Yep, and that's it. Nice, easy, random encounter. Some more scrolls, protection from good, and ray of sickening. And that's it. It'd be nice if they dropped some healing potions for me. I keep forgetting to buy healing potions, but then I'm reminded that we're saving our money for our Raise Dead scroll, so it wouldn't really matter. Alright, do you want to enter this location? I do. The Temple of or the Tower of Estrad. Always check the map to try and get a gauge on how big the map is. Okay, looks like we have some paintings on the wall. Ooh. Hello. Canabras burns. The city that should never have fallen. Fate shows no mercy. What's going on here? Clouds may veil the stars, but nothing can hide the light in someone's soul. And I see this light in you. We will stand shoulder to shoulder with you against evil. Well, thank you. Uh-oh. I hear the echo of a familiar voice. I feel the warmth of my kindred flame. My brother, we will help you. Are you buffing me? Did they buff me? They buffed me. What is this? Angelic aspect. Doesn't say. Well, thank you very much, guys. Can we talk? You just say what you said already. Servants of the Abyss, you entered the house of memory with evil in your souls. Soon you will be but a memory. Clouds may veil the stars, but nothing can... Yeah. So who are these guys? Yaniel, Eliandra, and the Herald. Okay, let's check out these paintings. Priorities. Seat of Grief. A view of the infamous Heaven's Edge estate. This is the place where most of Mendevian aristocratic society at once fell prey to a supernatural plague unleashed by the demons. What was this supposed to be? A World Long Gone. A thematic collection of various artists' works on everyday life in Sarkoris before the opening of the World Wound. More details in the Museum Almanac. Among the Cloudy Colossi. In this picture, the two angels, Targona and Lariel, are chasing and fighting a deadly Vrolikai demon in the air, several miles above the World Wound, before more details in the Museum Almanac. Here we stand and will not take a step back. The hand of the inheritor, Herald of Iomade, is depicted placing the first ward stone among the fortifications of Canabras. I feel like we're going to get a lot of lore here in this museum. Crusader Queen, a copy of the famous embossed bas-relief originally created by Master Derek Sunhammer, young Queen Galfrey is portrayed personally leading her crusaders into battle on the 1st of Abadius, 4624, during the First Crusade. Farewell to Sarkoris. Eliandra, the legendary priestess of Pelura, watches the city of Iz crumble into the freshly opened World Wound. More details in the Museum Almanac. Yaniel by a fountain. The picture was presumably painted from life over the summer of 4637. 1 year before Yanziel's heroic death during the battle for Dresden. More details in the Museum Almanac. And last one. None will escape my all-seeing eye. Inquisitor Holren fights a shadow demon that he exorcised from a soldier's body. Now respect to Holren. We fought a shadow demon. Those can be tough. Alright. Let's move forward. Looks like the cultists are already here. Locked from inside. Alright, we'll follow the cat. Faxon. The red-skinned, long-haired tiefling raises his pain-filled eyes to you. A huge magical brand stands out on his chest, freshly burned into his skin. The flesh around the brand is inflamed and has an unhealthy looking hue. Hey, stop. Who are you? Crusaders? Well, well, well. I was looking to add a couple more Crusader heads to my collection and all. Woodruff. Why just assume we're Crusaders, though? Where'd you get that idea, huh? I mean, do we look like Crusaders? Sela. Woodruff. Oh, right. The tiefling notices the sacred symbol of Iomedae gleaming on the paladin's chest and sighs. And I suppose that explains it. Disgusting filth. Get out of here before I kill you all. I can kill you right now, or I can give you a few more minutes of life if you answer my questions. I'll go with that one. I can kill you right now. Faxon. The tiefling shoots you a vicious grin. You won't be getting out of here alive either way. So, why not? Let's have a chat. Who are you? You don't look like a museum worker. I am Faxon, servant of Baphomet, the ranking member of the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth in the city, and new master of this tower. And you'd better watch your mouth, or else my curses will rip your soul to flaming shreds. Nenio. Time for an experiment. A sheet of paper appears in Nenio's hands. Mr. Cultist, allow me to ask, what exactly will you do to us when you inevitably vanquish us? I'll curse your souls, skin you alive, and piss on you while you lie there dying. Nenio. 1, 2, 3 threats, and all of them already on my list. Nenio checks the page and sighs. The specimen of demon worshipping is utterly devoid of ingenuity. I am not certain that his superiors would even notice the death of an underling as lacking in imagination as he. You filthy scum! I'll break your legs so that they bend the other way. But you won't be able to scream because I'll cut off your ears and shove them down your throat. Nenio. Oh, now that's better. That's much better. Her pencil dances across the page. 2 totally new threats for the encyclopedia. I thank you for your contributions, Mr. Cultist. I love her. What did you forget in the museum? For the last 3 months, this tower has served as a cover for me and my servants. I set up my base in the cellar of the local museum and smuggled an entire regiment of my Templars into the city. It's the ideal place for a secret hideout. The museum was left in charge of a doddering old man who can hardly remember his own name. When our lord struck Canabras, we plunged a blade into the Crusader's back, and a glorious fight it was. Now Lord Xanthier has ordered us to strip Canabras of everything that might be of interest to him and remove it from the city. He is a great master of the occult and magical arts, and this museum is chock full of all kinds of relics that could prove very interesting to study. Have we heard of Xanthier before? Xanthier, also known as Xanthier the Plagued One, is a prominent figure within the ranks of the cultists, yet he is still shrouded in mystery. Not much is known about him, apart from the terror he instills in his minions. What's wrong with your tattoo? You look awful. The tiefling gives you a hateful glare. Lady Manago was displeased with me. She branded me with this rune to make me suffer. Manago wanted me to subjugate the demons of our ally, Dascari, to wrest control away from that idiot Killis, but I failed. But it seems my luck is turning. You don't look like rank-and-file crusaders. When I bring Manago your head, all will be forgiven, and she'll remove this brand. You should have run when you first saw me. Faxon's eyes narrow in fury, and he releases a feral shriek that sets his gang slavering for your blood. The demons and Templars give answering howls to their leader and surge forward to attack. Alrighty. Cultist Archer coming up here. Probably not the wisest move. Templar of the Ivory Labyrinth. Faxon, is that a fireball? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. That's not good. We need to take this fight seriously if he's got fireball. Go ahead and summon some monsters right there. Or I guess just the one monster. Can you slumber him? It's Faxon. Oof. I don't want her to be there. Can you... let's have you move right here. And then slumber him. Damn, he succeeded his save. It's okay. Sela, come up here. And you're going to... Should we challenge Evil Faxon? Do that. I shot to do on your next turn. And then Barrett. You come up, attack him. Good damage right away. Hopefully we can finish him off with the acid splash here. Fantastic. Alright, they're gonna keep trying to come up this way. Or are they gonna go through the door? They might try to go through the door. Alright, Lan. I want Faxon dead.
Make every strike count.
Wow, he's got a lot of health. And by a lot of health, I mean... Okay, no, I must have been seeing somebody else. It's gonna hurt. Oof. Yeah, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Magic missile him. Okay, heal Baron.
Yes.
There we go. There we go. Give Barrett a little bit of healing. No, doggo! You're going to do this. It's gonna heal Faxon, but... need to give everybody a little bit of healing here. And you're gonna walk up to him. Barrett. Go up and strike him. Oh, can I not get there? In that case, go ahead and do this. And then move up a little bit. Move up a little bit. There we go. And then I'm gonna have you cast Scorching Ray at him. Oh, you can't miss those, Woljif. Damn it. Oh, I thought they were gonna go through the gate there. Does look like they opened it. Huh. Lan, finish him off. There we go. Good. The rest of it should be a formality, really. You come up here and go ahead. Quick cast Pit. Instead, we're just gonna cast Blinding Ray on the archer. Hits him. Good job, doggo. Ember. Cast Zap on him.
Or else.
No, doggo. How dare you?
Guide my blade.
Do not hold back.
Good job, Barrett, with the hit. We'll just acid splash on him. There we go. Really taking it to them now. It's gonna be a Sunder Armor. Eef, that's not good. Alright, there's a Dretched. Take out this guy. And use another extra attack on him.
You won't survive me.
Okay. He's still stuck there. Nenio, attack the archer.
Listen to reason.
Good. Ember, we want vulnerability on... let's go ahead and put it on the Dredge. Alright, he saved his will save. That's annoying.
The light.
Damn.
Take you.
Try and take this guy out.
Strike as one.
We'll just go up there and try and get the Dredge. It's 11 sneak attack damage. Okay, come on, Barrett. Good dodge. Bear's the MVP. Even with Sundered Armor.
Endure this.
Alright, he's almost gone. Alright, he's moving up to attack, but he can't reach. Nenio, keep attacking that archer. And I don't think you can cast vulnerability on the same person, right? Oh no, you can. Okay. Cast it on this guy. Alright, cool. So he's now vulnerable. good. You're gonna take out the dredge. Excellent.
Make every strike count.
Do some good damage against that demon. And he sundered Sila's armor. But now he is susceptible to magic. Hopefully. He is perfect.
Too late for apologies.
Into the fray.
Good damage from Sila.
We shall overcome.
Go ahead and use Acid Splash on him. Perfect. This leaves the archer, and
You've crossed the
Lance probably gonna kill him here. He didn't. 16 damage was enough to kill him.
I'll remove this obstacle.
Ember will kill him right here.
I'll hit you.
There we go. Yeah, that fireball was tough, but luckily we were able to kill him before we cast it again. So everything worked out pretty well. We got some scroll of doom, scroll of bless. Faxon had a burning hand scroll and heavy mace of fire. This +1 heavy mace deals an additional 1d3 fire damage on a hit. That's pretty damn good. Scroll of haze of dreams. Anything else down here? So there's a few things we can explore using our skills. But let's look around first before we do that. Oh, the door's over there, not there. I don't know what those guys were doing. I guess they just couldn't get up. What's this stuff? Push the column. Alright, let's explore up here first.
Let us press on.
Is that a trap?
That is a
It
trap.
might be a trap.
Woljif,
Don't
can
mind
you
me.
disarm that trap for me?
This is my kind of work.
And let's just go around here. There's a lot of checks we can do here. Push the column,
Fine.
mobility checks. Don't see anything that we can't do a check to get. Okay. So first let's go down here and we'll try and clear this column here. Push that column.
No?
Oh. Well then. Okay. Lan, you are no longer the MVP, my friend. I don't know what I expected to happen there, if I'm being honest. Huh. Okay, well, there is a buckler here. +1 buckler. So that's a mobility check just to jump across, I'm guessing. I'm guessing we could have snuck in, jumped across, and then, like, rolled that down to kill some of the demons to make that fight easier. I'm assuming that's probably what pushing this column down is going to cause, too. Oh, there's a door over there. I didn't see. I'll have to go check that in a second. Everybody is very injured, though. Let's...
We will win this war.
We don't have any more. Okay. See what this does.
Thanks, Land.
Yep, so that falls down there too. Okay, just making sure. Well, now we are very weak because we just killed half our party. Should probably just use these heals to
Yes.
cure Barrett and Sela here,
Ox. Yes. Yes. Ox.
and hope we don't run into anything too dangerous down in this hall
Yes.
in the basement. Let's go ahead and save. Thank goodness for Death's Door, though, because I'm pretty sure people would have permanently died there. Alright, anything back here? Or truly died? We have here a puzzle of sorts. Hello? Telmer, a pale and frightened half-elf, looks at you warily. His face is twisted into a grimace, like he just ate something slimy. Hey, who are you? Praise Baphomet. What are you doing here? Did Faxon send you? I heard noises outside, but I was just busy making a list of the relics. Did something happen? Who are you? I'm Telmer, the scribe and senior aide to Lord Xanthier, the Plagued One. And do forgive me, but Faxon has been assigned to this command, has he not? Where is he? What are you doing here? I'm compiling a list of valuable Crusader artifacts. Lord Xanthier has ordered that everything of use should be transported from Canabras and saved from the looting and destruction. We chose the museum as the place to collect and sort through the trophies. Unfortunately, the local thieves have proved ever quicker off the mark than the demons. They ransacked the museum in the first few hours of the assault, but there are some objects of interest among the exhibits they left behind. The museum custodian has been kind enough to advise me on those, but where's Faxon? Wildriff sniggers. Ha! Finest thieves in Mindev. Turn your back and everything that isn't nailed to the floor will be gone when you turn around again. The demons have no chance against them. Masters of our trade, we are. Sela. There you go bragging again, dummy. Thieving has never led to anything but harm, trust me. If you fought the way you thieve, now that might be useful. Wildriff. No thanks. Every person has their calling, and this is mine. But imagine if you fought as well as we thieve. Where is the museum custodian? Over in the gallery. I deceived him. I told him I was a crusader. It wasn't difficult. The old geezer is out of his mind. So tell me, where's Faxon? Get your hands off the crusader relics. Die. Telmar the half-elf leaps back nimbly, pulling a sheaf of paper from his bag as he goes. No! I have valuable letters from Lord Xanthier here. I must destroy them. The cultist balls the page up in his fists and shoves them into his mouth, then begins furiously chewing like a hamster. A moment later, the half-elf's eyes bulge, and he opens his mouth, which is stuffed with masticated paper. He tries to cough, but nothing comes out. The failed saboteur looks at you in desperation. His eyes are streaming, his face is growing paler by the second, and he falls to his knees. A strangled wheeze emerges from behind the wad of wet paper. His expressions veer from the hilarious to the grotesque as he signals to you for help. Nenio. No, I wanted to read what it says. Spit that out. Lan. Want some salt or pepper with that? Now I've never tried eating paper myself, but a little seasoning goes a long way. Whatever the meal. Just hold on, man. I'm thinking. So, if we help him, the good action, we could potentially get the papers back? Like, I'm assuming we're going to have him cough up the papers. But are they even legible anymore? If we kill him, we might be able to get the papers still, but they might be all bloodied, as well as ruined by him chewing on them. I'm not going to watch him. Which one has a better chance of us getting the papers? Probably helping him, right? I mean, if we help him, it's just the saliva and his chewing that has ruined him. If we kill him, it's those two things, plus the blood. Potential blood from killing him. Okay. Digging your fingers deep into the hapless elf's throat, you retrieve the disgusting ball of soggy paper. The cultist coughs violently and then, after taking a trembling breath, leaps up and takes off running. He disappears, leaving you with a wad of correspondence that is much the worse for wear. Masticated letters. Or letter. Oh, but we can read it. A wad of crumpled pieces of paper with visible bite marks and traces of saliva. The writing is blurred with indistinct. Most of the words are completely illegible, but some fragments are still intact. Carefully pack all the relics and valuable magical items and hand them over to the same courier that brought you my potions. Later, I may carve out some time away from my scientific research to sift through the detritus you have managed to steal from the Crusaders. I might as well not bother since your finds will almost certainly be of no use to me, unless I find myself in dire need of paperweights. Still, this mission keeps you occupied and gives me an invaluable opportunity to work without you sticking your nose into the experiment. I once again remind you that it is absolutely essential to store the potions in a safe place, sealed with a corresponding protective rune. Should these safety measures not be taken, the demons will drink all your stash dry in no time. And your master will order me to spend 3 more days at the cauldron making a new batch. Believe it or not, I have many more important matters to attend to. Should I discover that the potions have mysteriously disappeared, I will not try to look for the culprit. I will punish the person who let it happen, the person who failed to secure them properly. The punishment will be painful, brutal, and utterly inhumane. Remember this. Good luck with conquering whatever you are conquering out there. Xanther Vong. Alright. Sounds like a lovely, lovely guy. What do we have here? This is a claw taken from Terendelev, the silver dragon and protector of Canabras. It was cut off by demons when Terendelev heroically saved a group of ambushed crusaders from certain death. This item was donated to the museum by the town hall of Canabras. This copper vessel... What? Oh, is that the curator? Or whatever he's called? Custodian? This copper vessel and the oil inside it were sanctified by Raylis, priest of Iomade and faithful crusader. This item was donated to the museum by Raylis' fellows in arms. More details in the museum almanac. Telden's over there chatting with himself. I'll be there in a second, buddy. The wand of the famous mage Zacharias, who made his name during the heroic and tragic siege of the Lost Chapel. This item was donated to the museum by Zacharias, I think that's how... Zacharias, I think. Zacharias' apprentice mage, Telden. Oh, more details in the museum almanac. So Telden's Zacharias' apprentice. This helmet belonged to Bathistas Scrotia, Paralictor of the Order of the Gate and one of the first Hell Knights to serve his duty as a crusader. He's probably a big hero of Barad then. This item was donated to the museum by Queen Galfrey. We want that helmet. Alright, let's see if we can't find this Telden fellow. Hello? Go ahead and open that.
Just don't blame me.
What?
This is my kind of work.
I wonder why... Alright, what do we have in here? Some loots. Some more loots. A book. And... chain shirt. And some gold. Oh, this is an item too. Counterfeit Derek Sunhammer's jewelry. An item of interest to a craftsman or a collector. Oh no, okay. This is what we want. Lady Kalandra's chain shirt. This is a +2 mithril chain shirt. I think Camellia might like that. Go ahead and pick that lock for me.
You ask me.
Come on, Woljif, pick the lock.
You ask me. Pretty good.
Is that because of the magic item he has that I can keep picking the locks?
Might be trap.
I
Might be
was successful
treasure.
in my search.
Okay, we've got a few traps in here. Woljif,
Ask nicely.
go unlock that one.
This is my kind of
And then
work.
do that one.
This is my kind of work.
And where's this last one? There it is.
Pretty good.
There we go.
alright.
Another book and some valuables. Ooh, what's this? A kukri. Grace of Peace. This +1 cold iron kukri deals an additional +2 damage against undead creatures. That's pretty good. think Woodruff might be able to use those. Apprentice lockpick, some glass, and a falcata. Sure, we'll take it all. Why not? Wait, what do we have over here?
Speed.
Another book. And then pick that.
This is my kind of work.
We recovered Yanyo. It's a book about Yanyo. We have another longbow here. And some more magic essence. Entrapping longbow. Whenever this +1 composite longbow confirms a critical hit, all enemies in a 10-foot area must pass a reflex saving throw of 13 or become entangled for 1 round. That's pretty good. What does yours do now? Whenever this +2, so this is a +2 composite longbow. So this is just a better bow in general. But confirms a critical hit. Target must pass a will saving throw or suffer a curse. This cursed creature. Yeah, this is just an amazing bow. The Wicked Longbow. I remember now. I've started reading it. The thing's amazing. It's also +2, so it's just inherently better. And there is Telden. Be with you in just a moment, my man. I'm gonna loot all of this stuff. See if there's anything cool in here. Some more books, but mostly just random junk items. Alright, Telden. The old man, looking around absent-mindedly, shrinks away as you get closer. His head seems to shake uncontrollably, but his hands are surprisingly deft and assured as they level a magic wand at you. Stay back. Which are you, robber or demon? Woodruff. Hey, take it easy, Gramps. So that's the way it is, eh? You see horns and you think thief or demon? Sela. Quit scaring the old man, dummy. Have you seen your horns? They, how should I put this? Don't exactly inspire trust in a city that's currently overrun with demons. Lan. Hey, there are horns and then there are horns. I'm not going to hurt you. The old man goggles at you in terror, but he doesn't lower his wand. A rustling comes from somewhere behind him. Rats. The old man wheels around fearfully and peers in the direction that the sound came from. The hand holding the wand gradually falls to his side. When he turns back to you, there is no fear in his expression, only vague confusion. I'm sorry, I was distracted. What were we talking about? Who are you? The old man lowers his wand in confusion. I think his expression grows distraught and mournful, as though he is on the verge of crying. I forget. His gaze falls on a piece of cloth carefully stitched to his cloak, which reads, Telden, Tower of Estrad Museum Custodian. Aha! I am Telden, the custodian here. My memory isn't what it once was. My faculties are failing me. But at one time, my mind could cut like a diamond. I was a battle mage, one of the few who survived the Battle of the Lost Chapel. But I'm an old man now. Sometimes I set down my keys one moment, and the next I can't remember where I've put them. Nenio. Controlled amnesia. The ability of the mind to eliminate non-essential information. Nenio peers at the old man with suspicion. But what we have here is a case of plain old senility? Senility. I don't know. Telden. With a pleased smile, the old man pulls a hefty set of keys from his pocket and proudly shows them to you. Here they are, my keys, my little lovelies. I would never give you away to anyone. Remembering himself, the old man hastily stows the keys back in his pocket. What are the keys for? Oh, these keys are for everything. You can open every door in the Tower of Estrad with these. The museum custodian on duty must carry these keys at all time and never be parted from them, not even for a second. And why is that? Because if the keys were left unattended, they would be pinched by thieves, wouldn't they? Thieves who'd strip the museum of all its treasures. Woodruff. What are you looking at me for? Woodruff exclaims indignantly, even though no one is looking at him. Give me the keys. Out of the question. According to museum protocol, the custodian does not have the right to hand over the keys to anyone. I am personally responsible for the safety of the exhibits in the storerooms. Don't you understand? The museum holds things that could help in the fight against the demons. Yeah, I think that's what Baird's thinking about. Success. Biting his lips, the old man holds out the keys to you. You're right. I'm just an old duffer. Take whatever will help you, and go and defend our city. 1 second, I need a sip of water. Okay. Why did the demons spare you? The museum custodian looks at you in stark surprise. Demons? There have been no demons in this museum. I heard them breaking into the tower, but then everything went quiet. Then a very polite young fellow came along, a half-elf. He said Canabras was under attack, but that the Crusaders had already recaptured the tower. He said he'd been sent to oversee the evacuation of the museum. He was very pleased to find me here. I've proved a very useful resource. I showed him all the most valuable relics, explained what they were, and he wrapped them up, labeled them, and carried them off somewhere. And I've been here all this time. I locked the doors and stood guard to make sure no demons got in, but I've seen not one of them. Haven't heard any either. I've grown hard of hearing over the years. That half-elf was a demon worshipper. The old man frowns in confusion. What do you mean? Demon worshipper? That fine young lad? So well dressed, so polite? But he said the Crusaders. Oh my word! The relics! We must go after them. The old man works himself into a state, bitterly lamenting as he roots through his many pockets. The outburst doesn't last long. The motion of his hands slows, and the wariness fades from his eyes. He stares off into the distance and then looks at you, wets his lips, and sheepishly inquires, Sorry, did you say something? What happened here? The old man bursts into agitated mutterings, gesticulating furiously with shaking hands. First the bell started ringing, and then there were noises in the street. Then the dragon, Lady Terendelev, began to roar. I went to lock the door, but they were already inside, the thieves. There were 7 of them, or perhaps 10, I don't remember. They were talking some rubbish about how they were all orphans, supposedly, and that they were dangerous. They grabbed me and wouldn't let me go, and then they looted the place. They took everything with even a lick of gold on it, relics too. The museum boasts a very extensive collection, you know. And worst of all, they took the wand. And when they were done, they tossed me aside like a piece of old junk. They didn't even bother to kill me. The museum custodian looks at you with affront and anguish in his eyes. What wand did the thieves steal? The wand of Zacharias, my master. He was a great man, the hero of the defense of the lost chapel. And those scoundrels took his wand, a relic. Ballads are sung about Zacharias, and they're just damned thieves. Master Zacharias will return, and he will assemble all of us, his students, and we'll show them. I'll show them what battle mage Telden is made of. Fury sparks in the old man's eyes. His spine straightens, and in a fluid motion his hand raises his wand at the ready. But a howl of rage from outside frightens off the ghosts of the past. The old man turns around and looks at you in befuddlement. You were just asking me about something. I forget what it was. Where can I find the robbers? The old man throws up his hands. I haven't the foggiest. They're thieves. They know out of the way places where they won't be found. That's where they are, if they're still alive. But they won't be in the city. I heard them talking amongst themselves about how they needed to get out of Canabras before the demons wiped them out. Are you okay? The poor old man smiles piteously and makes a helpless gesture. Old age, my young friend, old age, and the poison of fear seeping into my mind. Both have turned me from a crusader and battle mage into this sorry specimen you see before you. This museum is all I have. Whenever I forget who and where I am, I just read the exhibit labels. They are of the past, just like me. And now some ruffians have ransacked this place. I'm frightened, my young friend. I'm very frightened. Ember. Don't be afraid, the girl whispers. There's nothing to be afraid of. All the scary things have already happened. They're in the past. The old man nods, but continues his agitated motions. Scary. So scary. Tell me about the museum exhibits. The old man seems to come to life. It would take a lifetime to tell you all there is to know, but I'll take you on a tour of the highlights, some of my personal favorites. You should have a look yourself, and you won't regret it. For instance, we have a painting here depicting angels fighting demons. Now you may find it hard to believe, but in the First Crusade, many heavenly beings fought shoulder to shoulder with the Crusaders. And these two in the paintings are Targona and Lariel, the Silver Twins, as they were called. I actually met them, when I was a young man studying under Master Zacharias. They had no airs or graces about them. They walked among the mortals, they spoke to us, they healed our wounds. Lady Targona I remember especially well. She had a special unearthly wisdom within her. The angel Ariel, on the other hand, was known for his daring, and the youngest crusaders idolized him. I wonder where they are now, the twins. We don't have celestial beings in our ranks anymore. They all left sometime during the Second Crusade, on a very important mission, they say. But I do love looking at this painting, remembering those days when envoys of the heavens walked among us, and a light that seemed to shine from within them. The old man wipes his eyes. What was I saying? Must be a messenger, yes? Or are you a visitor? Sela. But why did those times end? Why did the Celestials not fight with us still? Heaven has not abandoned us, surely. Ember. Heaven is above us, far, far away. Everyone there is good, I heard, but they can't see us from all the way up there. You said that the angels Targona and Lariel are twins. How can angels have siblings? That's a good question. Of course, angels are not born like mortals, so they can't have a mother and father, or sisters and brothers as we understand them. Angels come into being from reincarnated souls, or from the pure essence of the upper planes. Sometimes, angels may adopt some features of mortals. For instance, they can identify as a male or female, although that is not generally their way. Some of them can also develop bonds of camaraderie, or even kinship. But the case of the Silver Twins is rarer still. They are two angels who emerged from one soul. What else should they call themselves if not twins? The old man smiles, seemingly satisfied with his speech, but within moments, his vacant expression is back in place, all awareness gone from his eyes. Go to the Defender's Heart. There are good people there. They'll look after you. The old custodian gives you a toothless smile. Really? Is it safe there? But how can I leave the museum? His gaze falls upon the traces of the ransacking, and the old man becomes lost in thought, as though trying to find an explanation for what he is seeing. You know what happened here, don't you? Thieves they were, prowling about, wanted to rob the museum, but I stopped them. Those never-do-wells came in here, and I gave them what for, a dose of battle magic. They won't be back. Don't you worry about me. I may be old, but I can still hold my own. I'll have to go. The old man's bewildered gaze follows you as you go. Well, I hope he stays safe. Let's go. I think we already unlocked all the doors that the keys would have unlocked. This must be his room. And I think that's everything in here. Let's check the map. Yep. What is this? There's loot over there we missed? What was it? Oh, we'll take it. Okay, that's everything in the museum. Let's head back out.
We march ahead.
And I think that's where we're going to end this episode. We'll just walk back to the entrance before we end it. In the next episode, I do think we'll be headed back to the Defender's Heart, because we need to rest after the foolishness of the column debacle. The translucent silhouette of a winged female warrior glows softly. You brought us back to waking. Greetings. Who are you? Not who, what. Memories. This place was created as a cradle of memory and fantasy. The things that belonged to the city's heroes were kept here. People used to come to this place to remember those heroes, and myself and the others are living memories. You woke us, so here we are. Ember. Lots of things seem silent only until you care to listen to them. Like here, someone's memory has awoken to reveal itself to us. So your memories of who? Of the heroes the city wished to immortalize. Go, touch a memory. See how they remembered us. After all, this place was created so that our names would never disappear into the mists of history. Lan. Used to be a place like this near Nethholm. Land size. Quiet. Calm. I used to walk among the plinths and the pedestals, wondering, people who founded the place, what was driving them? Were they thinking about future generations? how to pass down their wisdom and show the right path? Or were they thinking of themselves, trying to keep their names and deeds alive? But then the ceiling collapsed and that place didn't exist anymore. So my question was moot. Sela, I wish I could say that we have not dishonored your memory, but Canabras lies in ruin, and we... Vision of Targona. But you fearlessly battled the invaders, with no thought for yourselves. You have earned no censure. We are proud of you. Uldrif. Right. In the olden days, mortal kind lost to the demons time after time after time, and now their descendants are continuing their losing streak. How could they not be proud of that? Why did you help me? A soft smile appears on the woman's face. I sensed something in you, as if you were close to me somehow, like we stood shoulder to shoulder once in the face of evil, and that we must do so again. I sense that light dwells within you. Very recently you were threatened by a powerful demon, and dark bloodlust tried to enslave your soul, but you opposed it and held fast. Continue to follow the path of the light, and other righteous souls will aid you and follow you. Farewell, Vision. Farewell. The power that gives us this semblance of life is running out, and soon we will once again be but memories, living only in words, pictures, and songs. Okay, we are going to talk to the other two, but we will do that at the beginning of the next episode. That's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this episode and are looking forward to the next one. Until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you later.